This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Sunday. Members of Team Bahamas who will be representing the country at the upcoming CAC Bodybuilding Championships got some advice from Joel Stubbs, who happens to have the best back in the business.
This is in the last 3 weeks of preparation now, and so we want to take the time to sit down and be able to give a professional critique as to what we see, what we know that they're looking for in the Caribbean. To have these athletes pretty much early told to maybe do one or two little quick tweaking as to whatever's needed in the last 3 weeks of their preparation. And so most of the things that were being said is their condition. And as we all know, 3 weeks out, some athletes are pretty much almost at their peak look, and some others aren't, because they don't really pull water until the last week into the show, when they really pull most of the water from the human body to have that detailed dry look. And so as they got the different critique today as to their conditioning, one or two might be lacking a little bit of calf development. One or two might have been lacking some of the midsection, the core development. That, things like that can be fixed within 3 weeks' time. And so I'm hoping that these athletes now go back. The diet is the biggest thing really in the last weeks leading to the show, to really cause the body to submit to what you want it to be looking like at the end of the day. So I'm hoping that they all have these diets all locked in now, and they're doing the right thing as far as staying away from the sugar, from the excessive carbohydrates, if that's causing some of the water retention. I hope they're doing all of the different necessary steps to ensure that they come to the stage correct and come with the best physique ever.
From the center stage, we go to the softball diamond, where our Julian Gibson tells us exactly how the race in the playoffs for the New Providence Softball Association is heating up.
Kelsey, the next time you go to the ballpark, you should not see any Black Scorpions, because last night, the COB Lady Caribs, they blast the Black Scorpions, took them apart, eliminated them 23-2.
I think we adjusted to the law better than like how we used to before in the past games, and I think we just sat back and wait for it and get to the ball level.
Well, I think we played an awesome game tonight. I think a lot of the reason has to do with, right now the team is struggling mentally, dealing with the loss of one of our players' mother. And so we just came together as a unit and decided that not only we'll do this for her, but we'll also do this for the coach that we lost earlier.
Moving forward, what do y'all guys need to work on?
I think mostly we just need to work on our chemistry, is just sticking together as a unit and making sure that we are basically getting along well. That's the only thing it is for us, and that's where we lack.
I think we just need to stay together as a unit, and like how we was tonight, everyone was together and no drama, chemistry.
Now in the men's feature game, the Chances Mighty Mitts, boy, they took a chance last night and they won. They knocked off the league leaders, the BTC Warriors, 10-9. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Godfrey Gully Burnside tells us just why softball is on a decline in the country.
The Bahamas Softball Federation made a mistake years ago when they gave permission these people to have the softball development program. I thought they did. We should have called all the coaches together who coach the ladies softball, bring them all to the table, and start a development program from the Softball Federation level. And that will be supported by the New Providence Softball Association, wherever it is. But now we have fragmented sections all over the place trying to play softball, and the personalities are just saying what they want to say, how they want to say, and that's why we can suffer in softball.
There's still time to register your team for the upcoming 2015-2016 volleyball season.
We would really like to see an increase in the amount of teams. The men division has me very concerned, because I think right now we only have the possibility of probably 3 men teams. I think it's about 6 ladies. So we would wish to see more men taking part, and I'd encourage those men out there who play recreational volleyball to form themselves into a team. Our expectations is to have a good league and to promote the sport of volleyball as we usually do, and to have good camaraderie and good sportsmanship.
And that's all the time we have for sports. Once again, I'm Kelsey Johnson. Stay tuned to check on weathers next.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.